Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hug channel. My name's Adam. I'm doing a reaction video today for Halloween, or Samhain, shall we say. That's what it's called traditionally. So I'm doing a reaction video on ghosts caught on camera. Top 5 best ghost photos ever. And this is done by Nuke's Top 5, which is a channel, a very popular channel by the looks of it. There's like 4 million subscribers, so their content must be good. Yeah, so let's rock and roll then, guys. Let's get this reaction video underway.
In this countdown, I'll attempt to showcase what many believe to be true photographic evidence of the existence of ghosts. Most of the ghost photos in this list were taken before the age of digital cameras and Photoshop. They were shot on actual film stock and examined by experienced photographic experts. The photos were all found to be authentic, not manipulated in development. In the end, of course, the decision is up to you. Are these...
Okay, so yeah, straight off the bat. So these five photos haven't been manipulated in any way, shape or form. You know, it's quite hard nowadays to, well, actually it's not hard. I was gonna say it's quite hard to, you know, make a decision whether something's real or fake. I suppose it is if you're a viewer, but if you've got the technology to use in order to prove that it is fake or not, it's quite easy because they can see whether it's been tampered with or not. But I mean, from a viewer like us, we're viewers, so if you see a tape on YouTube or something and there's ghosts caught on it, it's quite easy to manipulate footage, isn't it? So, but yeah, so what he said, this has been taken at a time before video editing equipment, so this is quite interesting.
Images real ghosts caught on camera, or just simple photo fakes? You decide. It's the top 5 supposedly real ghosts caught on camera. The Spectre of Newby Church. This next ghost photo is one of the most famous of all time. The photo was taken in 1963 in Newby Church in North Yorkshire in England. The spectre of the strange hooded monk with the distorted face seems so clear that it has led many to question the authenticity of the photo. However, in the late 1970s, the film was examined by a team of experts working for the BBC. The group examined both the photo and the negative and found no evidence of tampering.
Yeah, so yeah, this was taken in England. I've seen this photo. Obviously, I'm from England. I was born in England. Yeah, this is a very famous photo over here, so I'm familiar with it, and the fact that they've done evidence to support, well, they've tried to test to see whether this is legit or not, shall I say. Yeah, and they've proved that it is. You know, the photo hasn't been tampered with in any way, shape or form, so that shows up on the negative. That's yeah, that's news to me. So yeah, that's great, man. I mean, like, look at the photo. He's like scary. Look at that. It looked like a scream mask. He's wearing a scream mask or something. It's like the face is kind of drooping down and there's black holes for eyes. Yeah, that's incredible.
Even stranger. During the examination, they surmised that judging by the angle and surroundings in the photo, the scary hooded entity would have been over 8 feet tall.
Wow, 8 feet tall.
Now, the second reason that this photo has more credibility than the average random ghost photo is that it was taken in 1963 by the actual vicar of the Newby Church, Reverend Kenneth F. Lord. The Reverend says that he was attempting to take a picture of the church altar, and the bizarre figure just appeared in the photo when it was developed. By going public with his ghostly photograph, the Reverend had nothing to gain and could have easily lost the respect of his church congregation and brought shame to the church itself. So, would a man of the cloth fake a ghost caught on camera photo when he had nothing to gain and everything to lose?
Yeah, so that's an interesting statement. Uh, yeah, ghosts and goblins and all that kind of thing. Then it was a very taboo subject, so that definitely took an act of courage in him coming forward and showing people this photo. Because it could have steered people away from his congregation, absolutely. Because everything back then was like seen as like the devil and stuff like that. But obviously nowadays we know that it's not. Well, some of it is, but some of it isn't. So that is quite a good point, actually.
Let me know what you think down in the comments. The White Lady of Worsted. In 1975, Peter and Diane Berthelot visited the Worsted Church in North Norfolk in the UK. Diane took a seat amongst the empty pews to say a short prayer. Her husband Peter snapped a candid photo of her as she sat and prayed. Later, when the film was developed, the couple was shocked to see the ghostly apparition of what appears to be a woman sitting behind Diane, dressed all in white, wearing a bonnet and old-fashioned clothing. Peter and Diane Berthelot swear that there was no one else present around Diane when the picture was taken. The couple later showed this photo to Reverend Petit, the church vicar, and inquired.
Oh, that's strange, man. I thought it was a woman just sitting behind her then. I was thinking, where's the apparition? But that is the apparition. Like, that's a solid figure, isn't it? And that's well scary. It's like the head looks like one of those fish people from Star Wars. You know what I'm on about? Oh man, that's freaky. I haven't actually heard of this one in England, so this is in Norfolk. Which is a few hours away from where I am. I haven't heard of this one, so this is interesting.
Inquired about the strange spectre in the photo. They were shocked when the Reverend told them about the White Lady, a ghost that is said to have haunted the Worsted Church for more than 150 years. In a local story dating back to the 1830s, it is said that a man laughingly dismissed the legend of the White Lady ghost, boasting that he would climb to the top of the church bell tower at midnight, and if the White Lady was there, he would give her a big kiss on the lips. As the story goes, the man followed through with his ill-advised boast. He did indeed climb the ladder to the Worsted Church bell tower at midnight. Time passed, but the man never returned. Finally, the man's friends ascended the bell tower stairs to check on him. What they found shocked them to the core. The man was cowering in the corner of the bell tower, shivering violently and barely able to speak. Through quivering lips, he said simply, "I saw her. I saw the White Lady." And then without another word, he closed his eyes and passed away. The farm.
No way. No, that's freaky. If that happened, that is weird. Like, fair enough if you see a ghost. Like, he was boasting, wasn't he? Do you know what I mean? He was like, oh, ha, 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 I'm afraid of no ghosts. Ghosts don't exist. And then ended up, going up there to prove a point and ends up seeing a ghost. And he's found crap in his pants, and too right. But to actually die from it, I don't know, that seems a bit far-fetched, really. Perhaps he died of a heart attack, I don't know. I'll have to look into that.
Farm Boy Ghost of Hertfordshire, England. Neil Sandbach was photographing some scenic farmhouse shots to be used as the backdrop for a couple's wedding stationery. The couple were planning to have their wedding at the quaint, out-of-the-way farm the next week. Later, when Neil examined the series of photos that he had taken, he was shocked to see that one of the images seemed to contain the bright, glowing figure of a young boy who seemed to be staring back at Neil from around the corner of one of the buildings. Neil says that he's sure that there was no one else present at the farm when the photos were taken. Now, Neil was not sure exactly.
No. That freaked me out. You can see the eyes. It's like peeking round the corner. And I'm sure, like you, if I see a little girl or little boy ghosts, my arse is out of there, mate. But that's quite a good picture. Whether there was a little boy or a little girl standing there, I don't know, but that picture freaks me out, man.
what had appeared in his photo. So before the wedding, Neil asked the staff of the farm if they had ever had any creepy or unexplained experiences while working there. Even though the farm staff had not seen Neil's spooky photo, in fact didn't even know the picture existed, they all said that on many occasions they had each seen the figure of a young boy, dressed in old-fashioned white sleeping clothes and lurking around the barn. This is believed to be the spirit that Neil Sandbach photographed. But what do you think? Is it a real ghost caught on camera, or just some careful photo manipulation by an experienced photographer?
Yeah, I don't know how they can tell whether that was a little boy ghost. I don't know, but yeah.
Chico Ghost Truck. Roy, a California policeman, found an old abandoned truck on Honey Run Road in Chico, California. He took pictures of the truck for the purpose of logging the vehicle into police records so that it could be towed away. Later, when Roy checked his photos, he was shocked to see the clear image of a face staring back at him from the passenger seat of the truck. Roy swears that there was no one around when he took his pictures, and the man's likeness did not appear in any of his other photos. Most disturbing is the strange, piercing look that the man appears to be giving Roy as the picture is taken. But what do you think? Is this a real ghost caught on camera, or just a bizarre reflection from the midday sun?
Yeah, that's freaky. That is freaky. I mean, whether someone was in the van or not, or in the truck, shall I say, sorry. Yeah, whether someone was in the truck or not, I don't know. Could have been, but yeah, I mean, there's a possibility that no one was in the truck and that is an actual ghost, an actual entity. So, but it looks Asian, you know. Yeah, look, it looks Asian. It looks like an Asian dude. Maybe Chinese or Japanese. Yeah, it doesn't look Caucasian to me. I don't know. What do you guys think?
The Pink Lady of O'Hare. Armed with video and film cameras, a man named Guy Winters and a friend set out to explore the supposedly haunted O'Hare house in Greencastle, Indiana. The two men spent 2 days exploring and filming the house. Several minor oddities and paranormal occurrences were experienced, but by far the most striking supernatural evidence retrieved were these photos, snapped by Guy Winters of the outside of the O'Hare house. This first photo is the blurry picture of what appears to be a woman standing in the front doorway.
Yeah, I've seen this one. Yeah, I see this one on Channel Bravo. I'm pretty sure I see the symbol up somewhere. That's Bravo. I don't know if that still exists, that channel. It does it. Let me know. But yeah, this is a very famous story. There was a few pictures that were taken, but yeah, this looks freaky, man. That looks credible to me. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure when there was video and there was like lots of mist and stuff around. But yeah, this is quite a famous one. There was a few pictures up in the window, wasn't there?
Staring out at the photographer. The second picture, another blurry manifestation looking out a downstairs window. But what truly baffled paranormal researchers is this series of photos taken of an upstairs bedroom. It shows 3 photos of what has come to be called the Pink Lady of O'Hare House.
Wow.
Guy Winters did not see this apparition at the time and only found it later after the photos were developed. A professional analysis of the film proved that the images are indeed on the film negative. But perhaps even more chilling is what happened when the picture was run through a computer enhancement to try to uncover greater detail in the photo. When enhanced, the photo looks like a skull encased in the ghastly apparition of a human body. Unfortunately, no further investigation into O'Hare House was ever able to be conducted. Once Guy Winters' footage became public, the house's owner, fearing intense interest by other paranormal researchers and local teenagers, had the house demolished.
Yeah, these photos are just incredible. Wow, look at that. That is just something else. I mean, if these are apparition photos, these have to be the best ever captured. I mean, look at this one. That is incredible. if you can see the face, it's very detailed, you know, in comparison to apparition photos. But yeah, so this is quite interesting. This skull looks quite low in comparison to where the apparition's standing. So they might have zoomed in and perhaps we've cut out quite a lot of the photo by the looks of it. But yeah, why would a skull come up? Strange, yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of questions in regards to that. Why would a skull come up? Because it is an apparition. But then again, we can clearly see in this picture that it's transparent and it's see-through. So yeah, there's a lot of questions in regards to that. It's a shame that the owner knocked it down. Yeah, I was going to say that would be a hotspot for paranormal investigation, but that was the reason why they knocked it down, and that's such a shame. It is such a shame. The guy, you know, that could have sold it, man. You know, I would love to buy a haunted house. Yeah, such a shame.
Public, the house's owner, fearing intense interest by other paranormal researchers and local teenagers, had the house demolished. There is now only a cornfield where the house once stood. These photos taken by Guy Winters during his investigation may be the last shots ever taken of O'Hare House. So is this a real ghost caught on camera, or just a careful fake? You decide. So that's it. The top 5 scary and possibly real ghost pictures ever taken. Are they real or are they fake? In the end, that's for you, the viewer, to decide.
There you go, guys. So yeah, I'd like to say thanks to Nuke's Top 5. Yeah, that was a good video, man. I can see why there's a lot of interest in regards to their channel having like 4 million views. The videos are very, very well put together. Yeah, I mean, guys, if you've got... Oh, that one really freaks me out, man. That one really freaks me out. If you've got any information in regards to any of these photos or... then write it in the comments, let me know. As I say, this is the first time that I've seen this one, the White Lady, you know, and I was born in England. We do like our ghost stories, well, my family does anyway, but and this one was in England as well. So yeah, if you've got any information, then yeah, write in the comments and let me know. So that's my first reaction video, guys. Let me know what you think. If you want me to do more videos, then great. Write it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and share, baby. I'm getting freaked out. I keep thinking I can hear scuffling and moving around. So I'm getting a bit freaked out. Yeah, so right, I better go because I'm going to get set up for Halloween. And I'll speak to you soon. Yeah.